Why being red pilled won't get you a girlfriend. The problem with like the modern red pill content is they're so focused on being like the alpha bad boy guy. For example, like the alpha fucks, beta bucks. So they're like super invested in the idea of becoming the alpha. But the problem with this is like, yes, you will succeed in like casual dating. However, you will definitely struggle to retain women and to like maintain long-term relationships. Like all of these alpha like player guys, they all struggle with like retaining girlfriends pretty much. And these are the guys who actually get divorced. So the problem is it's a I don't know how to say it, but it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's like this bad cycle. For example, you got this like red pill player, and he gets into a relationship or a marriage, and then he gets divorced, and then he says, "Oh, I need to become more red pill. I need to become even more cold. I need to become even more selfish. I need to become even more brutal." And the problem is like these traits don't retain relationships. They're great for like casual dating, like being dominant, aggressive. Like these are really good. Like being a bad boy. These are really good like casual dating short term traits. However, the thing is, women have like dual mating strategies. They don't only want the alpha. They really don't. Women are genuinely attracted to beta traits. Women want beta traits in men, but women also want alpha traits in men. And the problem is, having both alpha and beta traits is incredibly rare. For example, the alpha guy, he's tall, he's handsome, he's got like this like bad boy personality, like he doesn't care, he's very nonchalant and stuff like that. These guys are attractive short term, but like girls don't want these guys long term. They really don't. Maybe the girl does want to lock down the alpha, but eventually she does get tired of him. She really does, because he like ignores her too much. He's not sweet. He doesn't take her out on dates. He's probably broke, so he can't like financially provide for her future children and stuff like that. And that's why women, they want both. And I coined this term like a few years ago, but I call it the nice Chad. Basically, you've got the alpha traits, but you've also got the beta traits, but the positive traits. For example, you've got the positive alpha traits. You're dominant, you're aggressive, you're um, physically attractive. These are like the positive alpha traits. But you've also got the positive beta traits. For example, you can financially provide, you're sweet, you're caring, you take her out on dates, you would be a great father. But you take away the negative traits. Like, what are the negative traits associated with being a beta, for example? They're submissive, they're unattractive, they're fat, they're not dominant, they're not good at sex, like things like these. You want to get rid of these negative beta traits, but keep the positive beta traits. Now, what are like the negative traits of being alpha? For example, these guys will be like, they say, oh, the alpha, he's like an asshole, because he's like rude. Maybe he's violent. Like some alpha guys, they would literally like beat like their girlfriends and everything, like they're violent. They tend to be more short-term focused, like they're going to make less money, they're going to be more impulsive, they're going to have problems with the law, they're likely to have a criminal record, they're more likely to get arrested, they're more likely to cheat. Believe it or not, girls don't want you to cheat on them. Yes, maybe it could give them a little bit of short-term attraction due to like competition anxiety, and due to like they see you as selected and wanted. Like they see the pre-selection in you. Yes, it will give you more short-term attraction. However, you will struggle to retain that girl as a girlfriend, because if you keep on cheating on her, if you keep cheating on her, she's not going to stay with you. Like maybe the first time like you cheat on her, she'll like get annoyed, but then maybe she'll give you like extra blowjobs for a week because competition anxiety and stuff. But if you keep cheating on her, eventually she's gonna get fed up and she's gonna leave. So I think the perfect man, if you want to have success in long-term dating, in relationships, maybe marriage, maybe you want to have children, you shouldn't listen to the red pill content because half of what they say is wrong. They're optimizing for short-term dating when really you want to be optimizing. You want to be perfect. You want to be the alpha and the beta. You want the good positive. You want the positive alpha traits without the negative alpha traits, and you want the positive beta traits without the negative beta traits. You basically want to become the nice Chad or like the alpha provider. That's like another term. So if you're like this nice Chad alpha provider guy, you literally fulfill all of the desires that a woman wants in a man. You're the attractive guy, you know, you're dominant, you're masculine, but you can also provide for her. She feels emotionally safe with you. She feels like you'll be a good father. You basically have all the traits a woman desires in a man, but you also don't have any of the negative traits. And the thing with this type of man is it's so incredibly rare. There's not many men in the world who have alpha traits without the negative stuff and the positive provider traits without the, you know, negative beta traits. So once you build yourself up to become this man, women will never leave you. Women will stay with you because you're so incredibly rare and you're almost perfect. You're like the perfect guy. So if I was you, I would listen less to like red pill advice and focus on just taking all the positive traits and getting rid of all the negative traits if you want to have a girlfriend and to keep her and to be successful in long-term dating. If you're interested in Asia maxing, so moving to Asia to fix your dating life, if you check the description to this video, there'll be a link to my private community where you can pretty much talk to like other Asia maxers. For example, I've got like a guy who's American and he's living in Vietnam and stuff. I've also got like courses like you can learn video editing so you can make money online. So you've got an online income and you can Asia Max. Got a course on how to make like AI pictures to improve your matches on dating apps and stuff. And where is it? There's like a community thing where you can pretty much like write posts and stuff. So you basically gain like direct access to me so you can like ask questions and I can like reply to all of your questions. So if you're interested in Asia Maxing, just click on the first link in the description and see if you want to join. Right now it's only like $17 a month. So yeah, see if you want to join.